Hi, I'm Holly Lauber. You're watching a presentation on my call to action on classrooms with blended learning environments and why we need them in our schools. This presentation will cover three focal points. One, vision and why it's important to have one. Two, implementation of blended learning and my thoughts on my future innovation plan. And three, equity in the classrooms and schools and why it's important. So, just a little information on me to get to know me better. I've been teaching for the past 14 years, and all of those years have been on the same campus, which I consider to be my second home, and my coworkers are my second family members. I have taught in the primary grade levels and early childhood as well. I remember when I started teaching that overhead projectors, giant desktop computers, and VCRs were considered to be technology in the classroom. To show how outdated our classrooms can be, this TV with VCR is still hanging in my classroom today. Like many of you, I've gone through several digital changes in my teaching career. Now we have smart screens, Chromebooks, and iPads. The most recent and popular best practices is blended learning and flipped classrooms. It sounds easy combining the technology students are using at home and in school to expand their learning, but as I try it in my classroom, I find that there are many more challenges. Students are growing up surrounded by technology. Attention spans are getting shorter, as well as their patience for getting answers to things they want to learn about now. I think that blended learning, when done properly with a vision and goals set in place, will help teachers to gain students' attentions again and engage them in the learning they are doing in the classrooms. Through my research and reading, I've learned some important factors to having a blended learning environment. One of them is the importance of having a vision for what this style of learning will accomplish. When reading Chambers and Lepowski's articles about LAUSD and Apple and how they had issues with iPads in the classrooms, I've come to learn that there are three questions I want to ask. Why do I want to use this digital tool in my classroom? Is it going to help solve a problem? And what tool would be best for that? Giving teachers and staff the autonomy to decide how blended learning and digital tools should work in their classroom will build the best teacher buy-in. A study in Germany found that blended and mobile learning helps students to learn topics in an engaging way and to also share and compare their learning with others in the world. This level of metacognitive learning is what we want in our students and can be managed through a blended learning environment. For my innovation plan, I want to build a blended learning environment that works in my classroom first, and then I want to work with coworkers at my grade level to build a blended learning environment in their classrooms. After that, I want to work with my staff to create blended and learning environments in their classrooms. And then I would like to go to work with the district and help other schools and teachers implement blended learning in theirs. Here's a preview of what I think my innovation plan will look like, but I know that there may be times that I have to adjust the time frame. Author Fritchie and Wolf discuss how the lack of equity in digital tools, diverse student background, and student experiences, or lack thereof with technology, can affect how blended learning may look in classrooms. In my innovation plan, I will need a plan for acquiring technology to make the classrooms more equitable. This will mean reaching out to community members, fundraising, and using organizations for donations.